the DNA reading questions. There was a few people that were kind of getting stuck on that, so we're going to talk about it. Now, before I go over how to do that, it's going to be important to remember a couple things from the reading. First, in the reading, it talked about how A is always going to pair with T. And remember, these stand for different things, adenine and thymine, but A and T are always going to pair together, and G and C are always going to pair together, guanine and cytosine. So that's going to be important. Remember that this is always happening no matter what. In every living thing that we've ever known to exist, this is how it works. So in the reading, it gives an example strand of A, T, G, C, C, A, C, T. Okay? And it gives this example strand. And hopefully throughout the reading, you also recognized that it talked about how DNA has to come in 2 strands. So this is going to show us, this is going to represent strand number 1. Okay? Now what I find helpful is to take the second strand of DNA and write it underneath this first one. And in the reading, it says that the line that matches with this one, so the line 2 for this code is T, A, C, G, G, T, G, A. So what I want you guys to pay attention to is if you look at how these line up, for example, this first pair right here, look at this. It's A and T that are matching up because A and T are always going to go together. And if you look at how these letters match up along this entire code, it keeps happening. A and T are always together, and G and C are always together. So really this DNA is going to end up working out kind of like a secret code that you have to figure out. All right? So that's how the example in the reading worked. What I want you guys to do is you have to figure out the code that I give you for the last question on the Google form. And the code that I give you, so our strand number 1 is C, G, G, T, G, A, T, T, A. I suggest that you take a piece of paper and do the same process that I did up here to figure out what this second line of code is going to be. Remember, looking at what letters are going to get matched up. And whatever code you have right here, that is your answer for the very last question.